I think Miami MoCAAD over the past 10 years has like encouraged me to think of art as not just like a singular experience, because I feel as artists, sometimes it's a process that you do by yourself. But with Miami MoCAAD, not only has it like influenced me to see like, just the power of community, but the power of like the diaspora and like um, how far the reach of black art can be, and just that there's many forms and there derivatives of how black art and black diasporic art can be manifested. So I feel like it's really opened me up to, yeah, not just like seeing art from like a Western perspective, but also thinking of folks that are in other parts of the world. I would say maybe my favorite one is the last Soul Basel, because I was able to be there and participate, and just like I think being a part of the process of using the VR, because that was my role. I was on the bus, like making sure that folks were coming in and like they understood the headsets, but also me trying it out so I could help folks. Helped me to understand like like the logistics that went into it, and just like how very technologically advanced it is, and how cool it is to kind of have a museum and exhibitions in a VR space, and how that like really brings like, I don't know, different sensual and somatic techniques in, and even like the adults were really into it, the kids were into it. So I feel like that was one of my favorite memories, just seeing like how different our organization is. The word that I'm looking for doesn't exist, but I'm going to use groundbreaking, because I feel like this is the first, I don't know, like virtual museum that I've come across that is not only like extending their reach like in the city that they're in, but beyond that. Like I know that we, of course we have boots in on the ground in Miami, but I feel like I always hear about other folks or from other countries talking about Miami MoCAD. When I had like traveled somewhere this summer and I met like a black person, I think she was from some country in Europe, but she was like aware of Miami MoCAD, and she was telling me that she subscribed to the newsletters, and that kind of put her on to like different artists even in her region that like she wasn't that aware of, because she just hadn't heard of them. So I feel like we're groundbreaking in that sense that, like we're virtual, but we don't really have like a set space yet, but we all start like reaching all across the globe. I was actually just musing upon that the other day. I was like, I feel like right now, we have like a lot of cool programs going on, but I would love, and I think in the next 10 years, it'll see us maybe like reaching closer to artists, and maybe developing a better relationship with these artists that we feature, or with like exhibitions. I see us maybe, of course we're gonna, fingers crossed, have our physical space, so that will be, that will open up like a whole new audience. I also see us having like artist residencies and like workshops, and just things to like not only engage the artist, but engage like the viewer of the art too, because I feel like a lot of folks here in Miami are very art driven. They just don't see themselves in these institutions, and I think that we are one that is black first. So I feel like that could be cool to just see what it looks like when we have like more physical, a physical entity.